The Wolf 1 and the live stream will be starting shortly. I'm going to leave this running while I go downstairs and start and link out the address to this live stream. If you're watching on your archive, please hang on for a little bit and we'll be started shortly.
I strongly believe Albert's research must stop.
Light! We can't build the future on your empty optimism.
Say what you will. I cannot agree to this. Please listen.
No, you listen to this! At every turn, you've ignorantly blocked my research!
Mr. Wiley, control yourself. I see the committee is in agreement. And so, the department chooses Thomas Light's research into robots with independent thought. Thank you, everyone.
Why are you fools so blind? One day, Light. One day the world will know I was right all along. Bad memories make the worst dreams. A genius of my caliber needs sleep to keep his brain in gear. Wait. That research from my youth. Yes, now I'll show you, Light.
Alright, we are going to wait a few minutes for people to show up, but we will be getting started shortly. So until then, we're just going to listen to this awesome music. This is actually a really good soundtrack, honestly. Megaman typically does have... Oh, and we can actually see the opening credits, the opening scene, which I actually have never seen before.
I strongly believe Albert's research must stop.
Light! We can't build the future on your empty optimism.
Say what you will. I cannot agree to this. Please listen.
No, you listen to this. At every turn, you've ignorantly blocked my research.
Mr. Wiley, control yourself. I see the committee is in agreement. And so, the department chooses Thomas Light's research into robots with independent thought. Thank you, everyone.
Why are you fools so blind? One day, Light. One day the world will know I was right all along.
I like that they give us a bit of backstory on Dr. Wiley here.
Bad memories make the worst dreams. A genius of my caliber needs sleep to keep his brain in gear. Wait. That research from my youth. Yes, now I'll show you, Light.
Okay, so I like that they give us a bit of backstory on Dr. Wiley, but at the same time you can kind of, like, some people read into that as Dr. Light being wrong, and I can see that being the case, but at the same time, you can kind of see where Dr. Wiley kind of took a setback and flew it off the rails into something much bigger than it actually should have been. I mean, actually, getting someone else's project chosen over your own sucks. Like, I've been in enough competitions and stuff to know that personally, but at the same time, I feel like it's one of those things where you can see where he's coming from, but at the same time, you don't get at the same time, it's an extreme reaction. Like, he went from, oh, your project got chosen over to mine, to, I will take over the world with robots! And, yeah, you can kind of see that, and we just saw this, and no one else is in the chat right now, so there's no point in going through it again. Okay, it's been 5 minutes since we've started streaming. I am going to wait a little longer, just to see if anyone kind of peters in, but I am going to explain a few things in the process. I have actually I've not looked up any videos on this. I've not seen any videos on this game. I'm going in blind, and with one exception. I do have the Robot Master boss order thing that tells you which one's weak to which, and I have that for a reason. It's that Mega Man games are hard. They are notoriously hard. And apparently this game is no different. Now, I could play on casual mode, which would probably be the same thing to do, but it would not be the entertaining thing to do. So we are going to play on the normal difficulty, or as it's normally said or as it was normally used in America, hard mode. Yeah, that's right. Normally, like, in the older games, a lot of them would, I think, well, maybe not a lot of them, several of them changed the normal difficulty in the Japanese version, which was Rockman, of course, so this would be, this is still Rockman. They would change the normal difficulty to our hard mode, and give us an easy mode, a normal mode, because they were just so dang hard. So, Mega Man games are hard. I have played Mega Man games in the past. In fact, in preparation for getting this game, I actually played Mighty No. 9. Now, yes, Mighty No. 9 got all this flack and stuff. And yes, I think what happened with the production of that game is a complete train wreck. But at the same time, I don't think the final game is as bad as everyone pretends it is. I think that a lot of people are, completely writing off the game for the controversy that happened in the background. In my opinion, it's not a bad game. Yeah, it's hard. It is a hard game, but it's not what I would call bad. Just really hard. And with a lot of major flaws. Like, the cutscenes are kind of bad, but the game wasn't that bad. But I did basically play it to get into the spirit of Mega Man, which is hard. Like, literally, that is basically the spirit of Mega Man. You will die multiple times. You can play casual mode, which is probably the same thing to do, but, the same thing to do if you don't want to have a, frustrating time. But the thing is, this is YouTube. You probably want to see me be frustrated, or some of you do. And, just so you know, I never cuss, even when I'm mad. So this will remain a G-rated stream no matter what happens. Okay, we're gonna wait till 10 minutes have passed before we do start this. So, I wish I could, just make something else happen, but if you're watching on archive, I'm sorry. But basically, if you're watching on archive, I was just switching to the 10-minute mark, because that's when I'm actually going to start the game in earnest. Which is just one more minute. I probably should have mentioned that at the beginning. But, in terms of Mega Man, I like Mega Man. I used to have a lot of fun playing the Mega Man games. They're hard, and oh boy are they hard. But, they're not, they're that kind of hard that is a cathartic hard when you beat it. Like, when you beat Mega Man, you feel like you've accomplished something. And I felt that way with Mighty No. 9, because I died a lot. Like, that game, I died many, many, many times in that game. But by the time I beat it, I was satisfied with it. Now, granted, again, Mighty No. 9 had a lot of problems. I'm just mentioning it as the most recent Mega Man-esque game I've played. I have played other ones. I did not play Mega Man 10, but I have played a lot of Mega Man games. Okay, we are going to start now. Let's see, what options do we have here? Okay. Let's see, not really many options that can affect how this is. So, we are of course going with normal difficulty level because you got newcomer, casual, and normal. So, we are going with normal. I have a feeling I may regret this decision, but we will see. The year is 20XX. At the laboratory of Thomas Light, father of modern robotic society, many hard-working robots have arrived for their annual maintenance checkups. So basically, your standard Mega Man.
All systems nominal. You're in great shape, Rockman.
All thanks to you, Doc. You built me rock solid. Well, I can hear the construction yard calling. Block out.
Good luck out there.
These cutscenes are nice.
How many checkups
Okay,
are
roll.
left?
Let's see. We just finished with Block Man. That leaves Torch Man, Acid Man, Impact Man, Bounce Man, Fuse Man, Tundra Man, and Blast Man. Just 7 to go.
Oh, brother, there's no end to them. Doc, how about giving your favorite assistant a break?
I'm certain the fact we have exactly 8 robots will not cause any trouble in the future.
Now let's crank it up a gear.
Oh, I ain't a machine. Yeah, but still.
Mr. Torchman, please proceed to the... Oh, earthquake!
What on earth? Roll! Otto! Hurry to me!
And also, I will say, I will keep talking even though there's no one in the chat.
Wily!
Doctor, what's going on? Stand back, everyone. I'll handle this.
Mega Man!
This is no time for your heroics. I've simply come to give Dr. Light a message.
Then kindly be quick about it.
Of course. You see, I recalled some old research. The very invention you so coldly crushed when we were students together. Or has your memory failed you?
Our university days. A device. It can't be.
Oh, but it can. Your objections wouldn't stifle me forever. I have perfected my design. And now we'll see who was right all along.
Dr. Light, what's the ruckus?
Perfect timing. The lot of you will make excellent test subjects.
Yep, the fact that exactly 8 robots appeared, and they're typically 8 robot masters, totally
My robots!
had nothing to do with it. But that, I kind of find that interesting, because...
That speed! What have you done?
Dang it! Nobody blocks Block Man! Let those robots go, Dr. Wily!
I have a better idea. At last the world will bow down to the genius of Dr. Wily!
Doctor, I'll go after Wily.
Wait, Mega Man! Wily's invention is called the double gear system. It's designed to push robots far beyond their normal strength and speed. If he really has completed it, I'm afraid you won't stand a chance.
But we can't just let him get away.
Mega Man, I can tell you won't be stopped. Very well. This is the prototype double gear system that Wily developed back at Robot University. If I install this into your circuits, you may be able to stop him. But it's dangerous. Double gear places great strain on robot systems.
I can take it, Doctor. I want to do this, no matter the cost. Hook
Am
me
I the
up.
only one that notices that that thing is bigger than my entire,
Installation
like,
will take some
torso
time.
and head?
There's a lot of work.
So, where exactly would that go inside of me?
The double gear system is fully installed. Megaman, rise and shine.
These are important questions. Like, where in me is that thing?
Mega Buddy.
Like, where inside of Mega Man is that thing?
Proto is here to help out.
Mega Man, that dirty Wily won't know what hit him.
Megaman, you're doing a noble thing. Be careful out there.
Doctor, roll. Auto. I'll be back soon.
Okay, I need to see an explanation of this.
Speed gear!
Okay, activate speed gear, moves attack up against slow. Activate power gear to unleash an
Power gear! Speed up! Full power!
Okay, so essentially...
Power gear!
Okay, this is interesting.
Speed gear! Full power!
Okay, and this also gives me the... Okay, so I can also use Rush Coil straight from the beginning, rather than it being a power-up. That's cool. Wait, I want to see this.
Gear change! Gear change!
Okay, and I can just change from one gear to the other. Got my charge shot. So, let's see.
Power gear! Now another!
And I can use 2 shots with that, with the power gear inside.
Full power!
Okay, that's interesting. Okay, how do I... Okay.
Double lock!
Okay, so essentially that's how I can go, it can go into a bit of a super mode. I can't use Mega Buster until it cools off. Okay, that's... Okay, I like that there's a bit of a trade-off there. So essentially, if you're in a tough spot, use the gears and you can...
Double gear!
Okay. Now, which boss to start with? Now, if there were people in the chat, this would be where I would ask you who to start with. Except Torchman, because I know a little thing about Torchman that would make my life heck, so I don't want to go after Torchman. What's the sub-menu? Okay, we do have the energy tank, that's per usual. We have Super Guard, we can summon a dispenser item. We can use Beat. Sort of a save, okay. Now, I'm going to go check some things really quick. I'll be back in a moment. I want to check something just to make sure everything's working right. And see you in a minute. Okay, we've at least got one other person in the chat now, and everything seems to be... and now they're gone. Okay, so who to start with? Well, what I've seen says... well, Blockman is the first one that shows up. Like, the first one we met. So maybe that was the game telling me we should fight him first. So yeah, let's go after Blockman first. And now I have no viewers, which makes absolutely no sense, because I'm watching from downstairs on my laptop. That's weird. I don't know what's going on. But anyway... okay.
Speed gear.
Okay, that's a... okay, so there's definitely some enemies that you should... I don't know what I just collected, but it was a thing. Okay, come on.
Speed gear.
Okay, so far, not that... it doesn't seem to be that difficult. Okay, what is that? Okay, it's just a background element.
Speed gear. Power gear. Gear change. Gear change. Gear change.
Okay, so far nothing too hard, but then again, this is Megaman. Hello, person in the chat. Feel free to comment if you want to, but we are playing Megaman 11. Okay, so... I got hit there, but that happens. So far, nothing out of the ordinary. I do wonder... okay, that did it. Trophy earned bullseye. I don't know what that is.
Power gear.
Oops, wrong gear. And then he just threw himself into an abyss.
Speed up. Speed gear. Speed up.
Okay, so how do I beat... oh, okay, I have to beat him. Okay, mini boss. Okay, this is probably not as hard as I'm making it seem.
Speed gear.
Okay, that gave me a bit of a finishing blow on him, so that worked.
Power gear. Speed up. More power.
I need to keep remembering which ones are which because I'm not really that... I keep forgetting which gear to use.
Speed up! Speed gear! Full power! Power gear! Speed up!
Oh dear.
Speed gear!
Okay, made it through that at least. Oh, and there's a death. Wait, I've only got how many lives left? Yeah, dear. Okay, I need to be careful then.
Speed up!
I do not like those guys.
Full power!
See, this game definitely really wants you to use the gears a lot. Which is what I heard, honestly.
Speed gear!
Yeah, I'm gonna wait a few seconds for my gears to recharge because I have a feeling I'm going to need them.
Speed up! Speed gear!
Okay, now I need to wait for my gears to un-overheat, I guess.
Speed up! Speed gear! Speed up!
Okay.
Speed gear!
Oh shoot, that fell into the abyss.
Speed up! Speed gear! Speed up! Speed gear!
Okay. Those wheeler guys are a bit annoying because they're basically required to use the speed. Well, not required, but. Oh dear, this looks
Speed up!
harrowing. And let that recharge. I mean, well, not recharge, I guess cool down.
Speed gear! Speed up!
That said, I do really like the gear system. Like, the gear system is interesting in how it works. Because you're basically given a little more leeway to handle things than you normally would. And it actually is rather interesting. Oh, now I gotta fight one of you on one of these. Okay.
Speed gear.
Shoot. Okay, I died. Do I have an extra... all the way back here? Come on! Okay, now that is annoying. I'm not happy about that one. Now that is kind of Mega Man's classic kick you in the you-know-where difficulty there. And now I'm dead. And I got a game over. So I'm going to have to do that whole level over again. What makes me a little mad there is that they basically force you to complete that entire section without dying. Now the thing is, in Mega Man, it's fairly easy to farm lives if you're willing to go through the trouble of doing so, but at the same time... Like right here, I could easily farm lives if I wanted to. Yeah, like, I don't like it when save points are that unforgiving. Okay, forgot the, forgot which one was which, but at least I'm doing better this time. No, that does give you the, I do like the gears giving you basically a option to... Basically, you get a bit more of a leeway on how you get through things. And I do appreciate that. Like right there, I can slow down time and kill him, so... really easily. So it's one of those things where I'm like, on one hand, I'm not a fan of how you know, of some things Mega Man does. Like, I don't like Mega Man for, you know, I don't like the checkpoint starvation thing. I've never liked checkpoint starvation in a video game. That never really gels well with me.
Speed gear.
Okay, well, that didn't work the way I'd hoped to. Come on. But then again, to me, the key to beating Mega Man is to come in expecting for you to... I keep forgetting that I have the gear system, honestly. Okay, that one was my fault. Okay. I also keep forgetting which gear is which sometimes. There, I gotcha. Now please give me some health tanks in the next one. Oh yeah, there's one right there, actually. I needed that. Oh wait, I can shoot through this? Oh, okay, that's convenient. Yeah, I kind of need that. Hey, Trooper! You missed me dying! Which, given this is Mega Man, you probably expected. But yeah, I'm playing Mega Man 11. You missed me getting a game over once on my first level. But to explain a few things, I'm playing Mega Man 11, and I just fell into a pit. And there goes a life. I keep that. Okay, I fully admit that was my fault. But if you don't know anything about the game, essentially, Wily has invented this new double gear system, which gives robots either a boost in power or speed, or if they trigger both of them at once, both. And, well, we're trying to stop him, and Mega Man has that ability too.
Speed gear.
Now in this case, I need to have my gears fully charged here. But yeah, I died once already.
Speed gear.
Speed gear, I think, recharges the fastest.
Speed gear.
Okay, there we go. Got through that. So I really need to wait for my gears to recharge here. But yeah, we're basically taking on Block Man stage. Mega Man's never really had a lot of... Like, Mega Man is not known for its complex plot. Why did they even try to beat that thing? But yeah, this game, do you have any experience with Mega Man games? Like, are you a Mega Man, have you played Mega Man games often? Okay, letting it read my gears. I like that you're kind of given a bit of a limitation on how often you can use your gears, because that kind of gives you a bit more of a challenge. Because these gears could probably nerf a lot of challenge from the game if they weren't like that. Oh, Brad.
Speed gear.
And that was my bad. Watch the old Mega Man cartoon. I like that cartoon. That was a good cartoon. I mean, it had some silly moments, but then again, Mega Man's kind of always had silly moments. Okay, that was basically my fault. Expect to see me die a lot. Because that is essentially, you know, that kind of comes to be, like Mega Man. There are two games where you can basically be assured you will die many, many times. Mega Man and well, several games, honestly, but among them are definitely Mega Man and Dark Souls. Oh crap, I'm in trouble now. Okay, I'm not even going to try to deal with you because you're going to be annoying.
Speed gear.
Okay, need to let their gears cool off. But basically, speed gear lets me go fast. Well, basically, it's bullet time. And the other gear is a power boost. That's basically how these gears work. And if I can activate both of them at the same time, but I've yet to really run into a reason to do so. Because essentially you have to overclock the gears and that ultimately costs you your Mega Buster temporarily. So I don't see much point in doing so. I just prefer to do stuff like that. Stop being annoyingly off-center! Okay, now I could farm these guys and probably get some healing items if I wanted to, or that could happen. I chose a really bad place to try to start farming things, but yeah, this is one reason why. Hope you don't get bored of me dying over and over again to various parts, but that's probably what's gonna happen. I could have done casual, like I said at the beginning, like you weren't here, but I said at the beginning that if I were a sane person, I would probably do casual. But where's the fun in that? Also, I keep forgetting that I even have these gears sometimes. Ooh. I don't know what that was, but it was probably helpful.
Speed gear.
And we haven't even gotten to the boss yet, and I don't have his weakness weapon. Oh, by the way, just to be straight with you here, I actually did look up which, like, the boss order, because this game is hard enough without the... Ha!
Speed gear.
Yes, I have. I actually beat Mighty Number 9 in preparation for playing this, because I felt, okay, if I'm going to play Mega Man, I might as well play something Mega Man related to remind me of how hard Mega Man is. So I played Mighty Number 9, and yes, my personal thoughts on Mighty Number 9. Like, everyone gives it a bad rap, but I feel it gets a bad rap more for the stuff that happened around it than the game itself. Like, I feel Mighty Number 9 is one of those games that had... Okay, now I actually need to have some thought here.
Speed gear.
Okay, that was my fault. But at least I can hammer him here. Okay, first time I actually beat that boss without taking a hit. I don't actually even need those things right now. Okay, that's a good sign, hopefully.
Speed gear.
But I do like that the gears give you options on dealing with it. But I liked Mighty Number 9. I have absolutely no idea what that is, and I can't really check it at the moment. Okay.
Speed gear.
But yeah, there are some people that can just demolish a Mega Man game without once losing a life. I am not one of those people.
Power gear, engage. Speed gear.
But yeah, this is basically a game that expects you to really use those gear changes.
Speed up.
Or die! A lot! I'm beginning, like, these are games that will frustrate you. In fact, I'm pretty sure that if I get through this, I mean, if, I don't finish this in one live stream, I am most likely going to play a different game in between them just so I don't frustrate myself too much.
Speed gear.
Okay, that was me being an idiot.
Speed up. Speed gear. Speed up.
Okay, now I definitely need to wait for my gears to recharge here. Well, at least that was a hilarious fail. Okay, mental note. Using the charge shot in the power gear can kill you. Good to know. Why did I do that twice?
Speed gear. Speed up.
I can't. I've tried that. It doesn't work.
Speed gear. Speed up.
Hey, Infinite Blast. Playing Mega Man 10 and dying multiple times, as is the nature of Mega Man. Okay, does the normal charge shot? No, the normal charge shot does not do that, but I think it actually might make me more vulnerable. I probably actually don't really need to kill this guy. Oh, I could have just done that the entire time. Well, that's embarrassing. No! I have not! I haven't even gotten to a Robot Master yet! I'm sorry about that, but no, I have not gotten to a Robot Master yet, and I... Well! That happened! Yeah, but the Mega Man has a habit of... Yeah, that I know, but I haven't even beaten any of the levels yet. I may have chosen a bad level. Like, I may have chosen a bad first level, but this is the first, what everyone said was the best first level, and other than a few parts, it's not that difficult. So I'm assuming I'm just being an idiot. Well, in that case, I guess I'm grinding up screws right now. Well, thing is, I'm not dying to running out of health. I'm dying to just dying.
Speed gear.
Like, I'm dying in just... Yeah, that's just how Mega Man is. Like, Mega Man is just difficult. It is a hard game. It would not be Mega Man if it was not hard. Well, the thing is, I actually do know the Robot Master's, pattern. I know which way to go after the Robot Masters. Actually, I do kind of need that. I actually do know the order of the Robot Masters and how to, like, some things you can do, but... But yeah, Mega Man in general is hard. Like, saying this game is hard is like saying water is wet. That's just Mega Man.
Speed gear.
Yeah, when you have no weapons at all, that is always the hardest, especially the first boss, because... Okay, now, let's see.
Speed gear. Speed gear.
Okay, I missed him on that shot, but... Oh, well, I could do that, but then that would put me... yeah, I could do Fuse Man if this is nice. By the way, Trooper, are you still there? Also, I like that they give you the Rush Coil from the beginning, because a lot of things make you wait for the Rush Coil. I mean, some of the older games would make you have to wait for that. Hey, Trooper. Like, in a lot of the older games, you have to unlock everything, and in this game, you start with a decent amount. In fact, I think some of the older games even made you have to unlock the charge shot, if I'm not mistaken. I need to wait for my gear to completely
Speed gear.
Oh! Okay. Yeah, I admit that was kind of cool.
Speed gear.
I am probably going to die at least once to the Robot Master boss, because
Speed gear.
that's just Mega Man in general. Now, that thing is, that's okay, I can actually get it on me before I even get there. Ha, got you.
Speed gear.
Now, of course, I have to deal with you guys, which is going to be annoying. What even are... Like, these things are really annoying. Like, I mean, you could technically farm them, I guess. Oh, this is going to be annoying.
Speed gear.
Like, these things seem very farmable, but at the same time, they seem very, very irritating.
Speed gear.
Oh, well, okay, now this is getting irritating.
Speed gear. Speed gear. Speed gear.
Okay, there we go. Yeah, a lot of bosses in Mega Man are like that, where they're not so much hard as you just gotta guess which way they're going to go. These things are just kind of irritating. Oh, you gave me full health back. That's good. Now of course, I've gotta wait for my energy to accumulate here.
Speed gear. Speed gear. Speed up.
Okay, I'm waiting for my gears to cool down now. Gotta cool my gears.
Speed gear. Speed up.
Well, the thing that I really don't like with this, though, is that it starts me all the way back here. Like, that seems like an absurd amount of time to go without a checkpoint. Like, to me, that seems like a really unfair period to go without a checkpoint. And yes, I know on casual mode there's more checkpoints. But I hate that I can get that far, and it ultimately does not matter. Because I'm all the way back here now. Well, yeah, it is Mega Man. Like, that is definitely Mega Man, but that doesn't mean it's fair.
Speed gear.
No, don't do that way. Okay. Yeah, and I admit part of the reason I decided to play on normal mode instead of casual is simply to let you guys see me get frustrated. I fully admit that was part of the reason I did this. Is because I felt it would be more entertaining for you guys to see me frustrated than see me relaxed.
Speed gear. Speed up.
That said, some Mega Man games have something like, you know, the, what is it? The Metal Blade, like...
Speed gear. Speed up.
Oh, I know I'm going to get frustrated. I'm fully anticipating being frustrated. It would not be Mega Man if I did not get frustrated. Now, technically, I probably could just sit here and farm these guys for a while.
Speed gear.
But I don't feel like that'd be very fun, and that's all. That is irritating.
Speed gear. Speed up. Speed gear. Speed up.
Okay, if I die on this again... Okay, that was sort of annoying. If I die on this, I might go to casual just to get us through this.
Speed gear.
If I can actually switch to can I actually switch to casual? Yeah.
Speed up. gear.
Ha, now you guys are dead. How does it feel?
Speed gear.
Okay, not going until my gears cool off. Okay, boss fight.
Speed gear.
Okay, this mini boss is not actually as hard as it looks. It looks really way more intimidating than it actually is. Like, that looks way more intimidating than it actually is once you get the time gear under control. Dang it, I needed that. Let me guess, boss fight time? No, just what looks like a really irritating section.
Speed gear.
Oh, checkpoint, good.
Speed gear.
Now, of course, in a place with infinitely respawning enemies like this, I could just farm here for a while, but there's plenty. Like, this seems like one of those places I could eternally farm if I wanted to. Yeah, you could definitely farm here forever if you want, if you really felt like it. I don't feel like it. Okay, what do I do? What do I do? How was I supposed to get through that?
Speed gear.
That was for stealing my one-up before. Okay, how do I beat that part? Well, actually, I think I actually know exactly how to beat that part, and it looks really unfair.
Speed gear.
Well, at least we got to a checkpoint. The problem is that I don't have any lives. Unless the game decides to be really forgiving at this.
Speed gear.
I mean, I could farm for lives right here, I imagine. But that would be boring. Like, this does seem like the perfect place to farm for things. Yeah, I figured.
Speed gear.
Okay, there we go. Ooh, E-tank. That's important. I think. Question, is it worth dying and having to redo that entire last part for?
Speed gear.
I mean, that's what I got the rush coil for, thankfully, but... Okay, got an E-tank. That's definitely a necessity. And is this the boss? No, not yet. Man, this is a long level.
Speed gear.
Yeah, Rush Coil gives you, like, Rush Coil nerfs a lot of challenge. Okay, I need to wait for my gears to cool off. Or at least I thought I did. Apparently, I had to do something completely different, and I have a feeling I know exactly what I need to do. Oh, come on! Really? Now, okay, now we got these things to deal with.
Speed gear.
I'm pretty sure I know exactly what I need to do here. Or I could just do that.
Speed gear. Speed gear. Speed gear.
And now I'm all the way back down here. Okay, we're going to we're going to casual. I don't really care.
Megaman!
Okay, Mega. What'll it be?
Okay, I actually got 1,000.
Are you sure?
Okay, is there any way I can change? How do I change the difficulty? Or do I have to start a completely new file?
The reactor's running unusually well today. The reactor's running unusually well today.
Okay, sorry about that. I didn't mean to do that. Okay, we're going to redo this. I'm gonna, we're going to go to casual because because that way it's easier. Do you guys want me to watch, rewatch this? Or do you want me to just skip the opening crawl and get right into the game? Because you guys weren't here when the opening crawl started, so do you want to watch this? Tell me if you want me to skip it.
You're in great shape, Blockman.
All thanks to you, Doc. You built me rock solid. Well,
Trooper, you still there?
Construction yard calling. Block out.
Good luck out there. Roll.
Okay.
How many checkups are left?
Alright.
Let's Let me see. We just finished with Block Man. That leaves Torch Man, Acid Man, Impact Man, Bounce Man, Fuse Man, Tundra Man, and Blast Man. Just 7 to go.
Oh, brother, there's no end to them. Doc, how about giving your favorite assistant a break?
I don't need a break, Otto. You know, for a robot, you sure do complain a lot. Now let's crank it up a gear.
Oh, I ain't a machine. Yeah, but still.
Mr. Torchman, please proceed to the... Oh, earthquake!
What on earth? Roll! Otto! Hurry to me!
Splendid to see you again, Light.
Wily!
Doctor, what's going on? Stand back, everyone. I'll handle this.
Megaman!
This is no time for your heroics. I've simply come to give Dr. Light a message.
Then kindly be quick about it.
Alright, here we go.
Of course. You see, I recalled some old research. The very invention you so coldly crushed when we were students together. Or has your memory failed you?
Our university days. A device. It can't be.
Oh, but it can. Your objections wouldn't stifle me forever. I have perfected my design. And now we'll see who was right all along.
For the person that just showed back up, no, we did not. We're not just starting. This has been going on for an hour, and we didn't accomplish anything on normal mode, so now we're on casual mode.
Who are you calling test subjects?
Quickly! You must all run and hide!
Too late. Speed gear.
My robots!
Over here, Light.
That speed! What have you done?
Dang it! Nobody blocks Block Man! Let those robots go, Dr. Wily!
I have a better idea. At last the world will bow down to the genius of Dr. Wily.
Doctor, I'll go after Wily.
Wait, Megaman! Wily's invention is called the double gear system. It's designed to push robots far beyond their normal strength and speed. If he really has completed it, I'm afraid you won't stand a chance.
But we can't just let him get away.
Megaman, I can tell you won't be stopped. Very well. This is the prototype double gear system.
I brought this up the first time, but neither of you were here to see it. How does that fit inside me? Like inside of Mega Man. That thing is huge.
But it's dangerous. Double gear places
Like,
great
where does
strain
it
on
end
robot
up inside of Mega Man? Like, how is this physically possible?
I want to do this, no matter the cost. Hook me up.
As you wish. The installation will take some time. There's a lot of work to do. The double gear system is fully installed. Mega Man, rise and shine.
Go get him, Mega Buddy! And remember, your old pal Otto is here to help out.
Mega Man, that dirty Wily won't know what hit him.
Mega Man, you're doing a noble thing. Be careful out there.
Doctor, roll. Otto, I'll be back soon.
I mean, in the opening and you know, you've seen me use the double gear system. You don't need an explanation of it. Okay, so should I try Blockman again, or should we go with someone else? And before anyone suggests it, Torchman is not going to be first, no matter what happens. You want me to go with someone else? Neither is Bounce Man. Mainly for his stage, from what I've heard. But I've heard bad things about Torchman, so we're not starting with him. But if you have any suggestions for, like, if there's any other one you'd like me to see me do, Infinite said I should do Fuse Man. Because he's apparently much easier than Blockman stage is. And we're going to start with Blockman again if no one has any better ideas, because I want to see how it could change. Okay, do Blockman again. I'm pretty sure the casual increases the number of checkpoints and also, yeah, I start with 5 lives instead of 3.
Ready.
That seems much more fair.
Speed gear. Speed up. Speed gear. Speed up.
I don't know if there's any difference in enemy health or not. There might be. And they definitely do less damage on this difficulty.
Speed up. Speed gear.
I also think they give you more more checkpoints in casual mode. At least 5 lives will make this much easier to actually get through. Okay, that was a checkpoint. I don't think it was a checkpoint before.
Speed gear.
Yeah, I need those. Well, the easy way to get rid of him is just to do this.
Speed up. Speed gear.
Right, so I got pretty practice with the stage on a harder difficulty. Okay, then this guy might take less hits.
Speed gear. Speed up.
Yeah, they do remind me of bumblebees. That is an accurate statement. Okay, and that's a better health power up than it is on the normal difficulty. Feels like there must be something hidden here. Like, this feels too... Okay.
Speed gear. Speed up. Speed gear. Speed up.
Okay, there we go.
Speed gear.
I need to wait for my... Okay, it feels like there should be something up here, because Mega Man loves its little secret power-ups and stuff. But there isn't. Oh, that's a checkpoint now. Okay, that's good. So yeah, there are definitely more checkpoints now. That's good.
Speed up! Speed gear! Speed up! Speed gear! Speed up!
Okay, I almost fell off there.
Speed gear!
5 lives should be more than enough to beat this. I mean, 5 lives should at least get me to the boss this time, especially with the better checkpoints.
Speed up!
Oh, and there's only one of these guys here now. There were 2 last time. Okay, that was my fault. Oh, and I'm back here now. Okay. Okay, that it's much fairer now. I mean, it's still hard. Like, this game will always be hard. Like, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. This game will always be very difficult.
Speed up!
Okay, so this time I just need to be a bit more careful not to die.
Speed up!
Okay, I'm gonna wait for my gears to cool off.
Speed gear! Speed up! Speed gear!
Okay, that was a lot easier. So yeah, this game... Oh, wait, no, you're not getting away this time. I get an extra life even if I had to burn out my gears to do it.
Speed gear! Speed up! Speed gear!
Yeah, it is a cool... Like, the sparking effect is really cool. Let's see, are you gonna give me anything useful here?
Speed gear!
Okay, that was close. But yeah, the effect when I overuse the gears is really cool.
Speed up!
I like that the effect of that the overuse of the gears is not a crippling effect, but it's enough of a downside that you want to avoid doing it.
Speed up!
Okay, now on to this part, which was where I got my
Speed
game
gear!
over last time.
Speed up! Speed gear!
That, okay, actually I restart here. Okay, that's better.
Speed up! Speed gear!
Okay, let me draw some of these guys. No, I can't draw them. I'll definitely need to use the rush well to get up there because otherwise it's going to be really irritating.
Speed up! Rush coil! Speed gear! Speed up!
Okay. Well, we're doing much better this time, in part because we don't have to go back to start every time I lose 3 lives. I die 3 times, so that's definitely going to be helpful. These guys are really annoying because they have a nasty habit of just being... That was my fault! I forgot that my gears were not cooled up down properly yet.
Speed gear!
I forget the thing gear. No, nothing falls down this side. Okay.
Speed up!
And please get into the range of my buster. Okay.
Speed gear!
Is anything gonna fall down here? No.
Speed up!
Now, on a lot of Mega Man games, there's hidden stuff, so I'm not sure if there's any hidden stuff in this.
Speed gear! Speed up!
This level is way longer than it probably should be.
Speed gear!
Because Mega Man levels normally aren't that long.
Speed gear!
Keep it, I don't need it. Okay, that's a boss door. That is definitely a boss door. So, let's see what Blockman has in store for us. We got 3 lives to beat him. That is a long stage.
Never thought you'd make it this far. You're just another brick in the wall.
Speed up! Speed gear!
It's the brick!
Speed up! Speed up! Speed!
Take that!
Speed up!
It's the brick! How's water fighting? You're not the only boosted part of the block!
Okay! Whoa, okay, I admit, I did not see that coming, and I have absolutely no idea. Okay, I've got him in the chest now. Okay, how exactly am I supposed to do dodge to that? Okay, do I have a, okay, I do have an E-tank, so let's use it. Okay, that's when you can do the heavy damage. Okay, I'm not sure exactly how you're supposed to dodge that. Okay, I died. Okay, his first form, not that difficult. His second form, definitely more difficult, but I'm not really entirely sure how to get past that, in all honesty.
Solid job getting here.
This guy, his first form's really easy, though, but you just have to run...
Take that! Get the break! Hell's water fighting! Time to square things up!
Yeah, the thing is, I'm not sure how to dodge those things. Okay, that I can dodge that way. What? Sorry, someone's calling me. 1 second. Okay, sorry about that. The annoying part about that is his knee can hit me if I'm not careful. Okay, this guy's gonna be annoying. I don't know how to dodge his attacks. Like, I really don't. Like, that's the annoying part with this. And also, do I even have an E-tank I can use? No, I don't.
What are you doing here?
Like, his first form is really easy to beat. His second form, I honestly don't know what to do with that attack. I mean, obviously I'm supposed to use the gears to dodge it, but at the same time, I'm not sure how. Like, his first form is really easy to beat if you're paying attention to where he's going.
I can't hold back anymore!
And that move, I'm not really sure how to do. Okay, with the exception of that... Okay, I'm getting his pattern. Okay, I think I've got his pattern, actually. So I might actually not... and I've only got one... and I've got one life to beat him in. But I think I actually got his pattern now.
Solid job getting here. You're a few bricks short of a load.
Oh, dear.
Your face carved in stone!
I could just avoid getting hit in the face with his with the knee there. Keep hitting the wrong one. Okay, once you figure it out, his attacks are actually pretty easy to dodge. Yes, okay, beat him. I feel sorry for him because he was completely innocent and Wily just kidnapped him and turned him into a war machine. I actually feel sorry for that guy. He was frustrating and annoying, but I actually feel sorry for him because unlike previous Robot Masters Wily built, he just kidnapped a bunch of random robots and turned them evil. So I actually feel legitimately sorry for that guy. Okay, I got the block dropper, and I can actually try it.
Power gear. Full power.
Okay, this looks like it will be really useful for dealing with those things. Okay, now next in the line is, in fact, Acid Man. I don't get how blocks are weak to acid, but that is apparently the way it works. Also, for those on the archive, I apologize that the first half of this episode was all completely meaningless. Okay, which button is the... Okay, that's how I do it. Okay, so these things drop little mini-thems. I keep accidentally summoning Rush. Okay, that's actually a really useful attack. Like, that is a definitely useful attack because it can hit things lower than you. Why do I keep doing that? I keep accidentally summoning Rush Coil. Granted, I need to be careful because I'm going to need that to beat the boss. So... Okay, so I'm being blown sideways here. Okay. No problem if I'm careful. Oh wait, I need to get this. Need to remember to do that. Why are things frozen in the stage by the guy that's made out of that powers acid when Tundra Man is also a thing? Like, am I seriously the only one that finds that odd? Okay, we're in low gravity as well. That's interesting.
Speed gear.
Actually, I need to see if I can get any... Also, I like that they took it, like, in the, in the old Mega Man games, you kind of needed to, like, Mega Man just changed color. I kind of appreciate that now he gets an actual form change when he uses a weapon. Sniper Joe, hello.
Speed gear.
You are significantly easier to deal with now that I can speed up and hit you through your shield. I didn't actually mean to use that. I meant to I'm trying to actually regain, strength for the boss. Because I will need that to beat, that is Acid Man's weakness weapon. Ow. Is it worth it? Yeah, it kind of is. This stage is actually considerably easier than...
Speed gear.
And Blockman's, but that might just be me. Hello, other people. These things are really annoying. So, in casual mode, are these spikes insta-death? Well, that answers my question. Oh yeah, I forgot to buy extra lives.
Megaman! I've made a...
Okay, Mega, are you sure? Ta-da! All ready! Good luck out there, Mega. Are you sure?
I'm gonna buy a couple...
All ready! Are you
I'm gonna buy some additional extra lives. Because I'm pretty sure I'm going to go back up to... Okay, I've actually got...
Are you sure?
Okay, now I'm maxed out on extra lives.
Good luck!
That is one of, I think so far, that's one of the most useful powers in this game that I've gotten so far, because that just, like, can really deal some serious damage.
Speed gear!
Okay, I don't actually need that. If I can avoid dealing with those spikes at all, I would prefer that. Oh, our old friend insta-kill spikes. Would any Mega Man game be complete without them? No, but it would make things infinitely easier. I don't actually need to kill these guys. Yeah, I heard about the Christmas special. Apparently there was a cameo by a pony that looked very much like Minty, and some people thought it was G4 Minty, but it wasn't. It might have been like a shout out to her, maybe, but it wasn't her. Which, if it was a shout out to Minty, then that was then that's all well and good. You know, having the ability to do that doesn't really help when the stage can be made out of acid. Those things are handy. But yeah, I heard that they aired the Christmas episode, which kinda cool. this is going to...
Speed gear!
Yeah, like that's the thing. Has any of the Christmas... Do I go for it?
Speed gear!
Oh.
Speed gear!
Okay, mini boss time.
Speed gear! Speed gear! Speed gear! Here's me!
Okay, that wasn't too hard of a boss. Oh, I just fell through the floor. But yeah, has MLP ever managed to... Like, I can understand if they're kind of saying, okay, and... A question, Hearthwarming does not take place when our Christmas does. And that was completely me being a moron. I mean, I've got 9 lives, like a cat, so that really shouldn't have happened. Okay, this, I have seen much more annoying insta-kill spikes in Megaman, so this is... Okay, I think I just... Okay. Well, that was a thing. I guess he's supposed to. Well, okay. I think Acid Man is turning things to acid rather than them having always been acid. Like that made me like, oh, for a second there with that one thing. Yeah, you don't really matter. Okay, so... Oh, wait. Shoot! Okay, this is going to be irritating. Now, this one's probably going to be irritating. There's no way I can get that, unfortunately. Okay, this is going to be a pain in the butt. This is probably going to be where I lose most of my lives in this level. For reasons like that. Okay, this would probably be where I would have rage quit by now if I was still going on the normal ride. How exactly am I supposed to handle this? Oh, hey, XX. So what am I supposed to do then? Okay, so don't try to get on the moving. Okay, so how am I... Okay, I know how I can deal with that easily. Well, there goes, like 9 lives. Like, every life I managed to save through the rest of the level. So, that's not good. Okay, so how do I do this? Yeah, I can definitely see that. So, am I just supposed to try to skip the whole thing? Just jump across the whole thing? Is that what I'm supposed to do here? Also, we switched to casual mode because it was getting way too. It turned out normal mode for Megaman is too repetitive for a live stream. So can't jump too high and can't jump too low either. So how am I supposed to do this? No, I don't have rush yet. Is this part even possible without... I started with Blockman and I'm going in the Robot Master order. Oh, there's a game over. Okay, we've been going for 2 hours, and you actually came in right at the end of the live stream, XX.
Okay, Mega. Are you sure? Ta-da! All ready. Are you sure? Ta-da! All ready. Are you sure?
So, is Rush Jet required for that?
Good luck out there, Mega. Are you sure? Ta-da! All ready. Good luck out there, Mega.
Use this, okay. Oh, then I'm gonna max out on him.
Are you sure? Ta-da! All ready. Good luck out there, Mega. Are you sure? Ta-da! All ready. Good.
Okay, what else can I get?
Can I interest you in some parts?
Okay, Mega.
Okay, we're going to try this one more time now that we actually have something that kind of makes that fair.
Ready. Speed gear.
We just have to avoid the spikes elsewhere in the level at least twice. And you can play as her XP in Mighty Number 9. Use Charge Shot on the spiders. Thank you. Also, I like Blockman's weapon. Blockman's weapon is really useful.
Speed gear.
There's also a level in Mighty Number 9 where you can play as her XP. Like Mighty Number 9 lets you play as Call, I think it's her name. Yeah, they barely say her name. Like she's not as important in there as role sometimes is. Like I feel like she doesn't do all that much except for the one time you can play as her. Sniper Joe. I like that they give you a weapon you can, an equip thing you can buy where you can avoid that. And Sniper Joes are so much easier with that. I mean, so far, I'm really liking this weapon. Torchman, yeah. I've heard a lot of people had trouble with Torchman. Which is why we did not start with Torchman. Did anyone ever get the feeling that Sniper Joe is like a proto version of Vile from Mega Man X? Because Mega Man X is in the future. I know it did a crossover with Sonic, that I remember. And by the way, if anyone wants to give me tips for this game, feel free, because Mega Man is hard enough that any tips are useful. Okay, now this killed me a few times on the first go through. But not that time. Okay, this extra life is pretty easy to get, so I'm not too concerned about dying and getting it. Like, it looks way more dangerous to get that extra life than it actually is. Okay, mini boss time. Not what I meant to do. Not what I meant to do. I love, like, I can see why Blockman's weapon is Acid Man's weakness, because it makes his stage way farther. Oh, well, I don't have, I haven't beaten Bounce Man, so... Yeah, Block beats Acid, which to me is like a really confusing thing to make the boss weaknesses. Like, some of them make sense, like, Tundra Man beats Torch Man. That makes sense. Okay, here we are. Oh, there goes one. I just have to not lose the other two. Okay, thankfully that wasn't me losing one. I think I've still got two of them, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I've still got two. So long as I don't lose all three, I'm good. But yeah, I looked up the. I kind of cheated and looked up the boss weaknesses before I even before I started the live stream, because I knew this game would be ridiculously hard, like any Mega Man game in its right mind is. Like, even on casual mode, this game's not that easy. Like, it's way easier, yes, but it's not. Okay, that's new. I don't actually remember him ever doing that before. So the Sniper Joes are, yeah, Acid eats Impact, which I guess makes a little more sense. Like, I guess Acid beats Impact makes a little bit more sense. Okay, so... Okay, I got two of those. Okay, so I survived that. I forget you. Really? Okay, good. These actual... And wait, I can just do this. Of course he'd be immune to that. So I just have to avoid... Okay, so you... Oh. Okay, so good news, bad news. Good news, I made it. I survived that. Bad news, I'm out of the spike things. Bad news, more spikes. Good news, I've got all my lives. Hey. Why? Why, Mega Man? Why? I mean, I've got all of my lives, and this isn't nearly as difficult as... Okay, now I just need to get through this somehow. Mega Man, oh. Okay, thankfully I've got Acid Man's weakness weapon, so when I eventually fight him, he should not be as hard as Acid Man was. I mean, Block Man was. I don't need that over there, so I can just move in. Well, now I need it. If I deal with you guys. In fact, I think we were at Acid Man now. Oh, now. Or is this a mini-boss? Nope, we're at Acid Man. So, I got his weakness weapon.
Come on in, the acid's fine. Take an acid bath. Acid barrier! Impossible!
Okay, so that destroys his barrier and deals a heck of a lot of damage to him at the same time. I feel so sorry for the robot masters in this game. Like, okay, I'm glad I beat him in my first go, thanks to using his weakness, but at the same time, I feel sorry for them, because I know unlike most robot masters who Wily built to be his minions, these guys didn't have a choice, like he just randomly kidnapped them and turned them into his minions. So, yeah, I actually legitimately feel so sorry for the robot masters in this.
Speed gear! Power gear!
Yeah, I am going through the pattern. Okay, now that's cool. Okay, so basically... Dang it, I didn't even actually think to use that. Okay, we're at 2:15, and next on the order is Impact Man. But I think we're going to call that a night. How do I save, though? That was not what I meant to do.
The reactor's running unusually.
There we go. Okay, 2 bosses down, so I think we're going to call that a night because we've been here for 2 hours and 15 minutes. But thank you guys for showing up, and I'll see you guys next week. And I apologize to the people that are watching the archive, and the first hour is basically me trying and failing over and over again to beat Blockman stage. So, see you guys next time, next week for another episode of this, which hopefully goes better, because once I actually got into casual mode, it only took us a little bit to beat both of these guys. So with any luck, next week will go a lot better. Then Wednesday will be Spider-Man PS4. So see you guys next time. Like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. Bye! I still don't have a catchphrase.